What's up, guys? It's the Pop Punk Dad here. I'm here with Fishbone. We are here at the Warped Tour in Washington, D.C. right now. What's up, guys?
What up?
Hey,
What up?
how's it going?
We're back here at Warped Tour. This is you guys were one of the very first ones back in the day. What's it like coming back after all the years?
Angelo. Well, it's good to be able to be back in the Warp vibe again and playing it on the main stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good energy, man.
How's it compared to the? How's this newer Warped Tour compared to the older days?
Go ahead, tell him, man. I ain't the only one.
I wasn't here.
Shit.
I quit the band, so I can't tell you.
But you're standing here though.
I came back
Tell him how long you were gone.
for a while.
That's right. So
A
for
long
that,
while.
So for
I was
that
trying
while,
to make a point.
Yeah. So for that while he was trying to make a point, he missed all the Warp Tours. Anybody else here do the Warp Tour?
I did.
I have not done
I
a
missed the
Warped
Warp
Tour
Tours.
No, you didn't do the Warp Tour.
Yes,
you didn't do it. You
So
didn't.
it was just
Only
Angelo.
me.
It's an entire
What?
new band.
Oh my
That's the
fucking god! Oh damn! Is that what they call it?
We started the band together.
Yeah.
Then I left.
Okay.
Then there was a big explosion, and these guys came out.
Big Bang.
We found him. He was a former scientist working in the field of Fishbone,
Yes.
and we brought him back in for his
After 22
expertise.
years.
Fishbone Special
And we
Forces
found his
era.
other
Okay.
gentleman, and we realigned the entire situation, and now we're here.
I love
I was on the Warp Tour. I was on 3 Warp Tours,
The dance hall crashers are gonna
Cooking.
crash.
and I was out there
You should
being a
crash
roving
this party.
artist. I had a tent called a Medicine Cabinet. Had an art gallery in the Medicine Cabinet. I had bands I was premiering out there on the Warp Tours. I was playing with all the different bands on the Warp Tours that I was on.
What years were those? You remember?
Man, I can't even remember, dude. But it was like
So many social engagements, such little
Look, she's
time.
got it.
It was-
1996 was one of the
1996 was the first ones,
I think.
96?
right?
See,
I think we did.
that's
we did
called
96.
dance hall crasher information.
One of the dance
Only
clubs. Come
remember
around here. Come
somebody
around.
else-
Wait, come around here real quick. Come around here. Because I can't remember because it's too much of it.
I just.
Telling your
I
name.
think
See,
maybe
dance hall
1996. I'm not
crashing
sure.
our interview
I'm
was
not
awesome.
sure.
So
Yeah.
this is she's from the dance hall crashes, right?
There we
So
go.
96.
96, I think.
First one was like around 96.
Okay.
And then a couple
That's a
years later, it
photobomb
was like
interview type
it was like
situation.
two. It was like, but the first one was 96.
Yeah.
And so I was out there on it. We do a whole circle around the states and then to Canada and shit like that. So this Warped Tour is like a one-off kind of thing. Is what it is. Okay, Chris, go ahead.
See, I was off making records
Okay.
while they were making.
This is Chris Dowd, you
Tim,
guys.
yeah, I'm Chris Dowd,
The man
founding
himself.
member.
You know what, Chris? Get your shit off. Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
What do you mean? Get your shit off.
I'm listening to
No.
But then you gotta
This
get your
is
shit off
J.S.
too.
Williams.
you. This is
We
my first
stole
Warped Tour.
him from Lauryn Hill and other people like that.
Oh, that you didn't steal me, but I appreciate
He
that.
ran here, not in a hurry.
Blue
He
Eyed
took his
Extinction
time.
is the name of the band you was with, right?
When we met each
Well,
other.
then tell them.
I was with a lot of.
We were all on tour with George Clinton.
I was just gonna
There
ask
was
you
a
guys
huge
did.
explosion.
JS.
They came out. We decided, you know what? This is gonna be really good. And that's what happened.
And I'm having a ball. Thank you. Forever grateful.
You guys just did a single with George Clinton, Last Call in America.
Yeah.
What was that collab like? You said you were on tour with them, but
Well, funny you should say that. J.S. Williams was the one that procured George's performance for that particular song. Would you like to elaborate on that, J.S.?
Sometimes I sub for Benny Cowlin with P-Funk. So over the years, I developed a relationship with George. He's one of the coolest dudes you'll ever meet in your life. And so I just called management, and they said George is down. George loves you guys. And so he hopped on the song. We just flew him the track. He recorded it, flew it back to us, and now he's on the new single.
that's so awesome. You guys have a new record coming out called Stockholm Syndrome. That's out on June 27th. Can you talk a little bit about that record?
Well, it was quite a process because we were sort of reforming what Fishbone meant to us as a band. inflection point where it was like, do I stay or do I go? Do I keep going forward or do I turn back around? So we decided to keep going forward. And I had to convince Angelo, it was really hard. He was like, fuck this, I'm moving to Mars, I hate y'all, goodbye. Fuck this planet. And
Yeah, you know what they're trying to do. Trump and Elon is trying to send all the Mexicans to Mars, man, to start up a new one up in that bitch, so I'm going up there. Until he convinces me to stay down here with everybody and take another
the brown people.
But you know, hence the Stockholm Syndrome, that means praising your captors, right?
Yes.
So, with the last lineup with Fishbone and all the ones, the original lineup and all the ones that with the Special Forces and before, we want to thank those guys for creating that music and creating that phenomenon and that legacy for us to carry on and expand on it as it is to date. So we've expanded on it with what they've given us and with what we've created on our own as an extension of that in this new release called the Stockholm Syndrome.
So this
and we
record-
thank those guys even though they couldn't come along with
While
us. So we
simultaneously
had to get these brothers to fill in.
returning to its original creative form with these guys, because we were allowed, when I say we, I mean Angelo and myself, we were allowed to cook in the studio and create, and it was liberating. And that's why you have Stockholm Syndrome.
So this record, you could say, is kind of an homage and a nod to the past members in the band?
No,
No? Okay.
not at all.
It's kind of more
Nah,
like therapy.
Not
Now-
at all.
now-
It's like a therapy
we respectfully
record,
respect
Yes.
our past, but this record is a move forward, and it's a return in certain ways creatively to
A new Fishbone.
to a sound that we had sort of abandoned. That was the original spark of genius
Right.
for the band.
Now
That's
see,
how I would
we got our different interpretations for why we did this record.
He's got all so many
because I got a bunch of
interpretations.
different shit than he does, so
He
I can't
interprets.
speak for him. I can't speak for my brother right here. But I'm gonna tell you, being in this band the whole time without quitting, I gotta thank some of them motherfuckers
Yeah.
and you
for
did.
helping create what
You
we
did.
had and some of what we got now. But the majority of this, it's like what I was telling you earlier. Now that your wife, she had little skinny bites and little flat booty. Now that we got the new reformed Fishbone, she got an electronic eye, motherfucker. She got a USB port in the neck. She got a motor booty, and she got laser titties, motherfucker. We flying off into the sunset with this one. Hyperspeed now.
Yes, sir.
Same bitch, but she got some whole other nuclear shit going on now.
Right on.
Same woman.
Same woman.
So like RoboCop. Kind
Like RoboCop. Yeah! like the $6
Iron
million
Man.
man.
Yeah,
Iron
yeah.
Man and shit, right? Yep.
You guys been on tour
Terminator.
with Les and Jake. How's that tour been going?
Fantastic. They're such
They're
amazing people. We have so much gratitude
Yes.
to be out with them.
We're very grateful.
Today is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there any music that you listen to that your kids also listen to?
Yes.
Or are they just like, Dad, turn that on?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all.
Idols.
What do you and your daughter listen to that you like?
God, dude, there's so much stuff me and my daughter listen to. There's a lot of the same shit. I turn her on to a lot of music, and she get what I give her, and she turns me on to a lot of whole like eclectic jazz, funk, ska, some punk rock shit, some reggae, a bunch of shit that I ain't even heard. But I can tell this from what I showed her, so she'll give it back to me with a whole new generation on top of it.
My kid does the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Same thing. It's funny because a couple days ago, my kid listened to a band. She's like, I heard this new band called Streetlight Manifesto.
Oh hell yeah!
She's like, they're new though. I'm like,
Those
they've been out for
motherfuckers
like
are
20
bad
years.
as
Yeah,
hell.
I love those guys. They were just here yesterday.
That's a good one.
What's a band or artist that you think everybody should listen to and check out across the board?
You that everybody should listen to.
Other than Fishbone.
Other than Fishbone. Well, like I said, idols are amazing. I really love this band, the Viagra Boys. I can't say enough about them.
Big C.
Pink Seafood.
Pink Seafood, yeah.
Yeah.
Real good punk
Pink
rock
Seafood.
hip hop shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real good.
Yeah.
Lastly, I got what's next for you guys after the Warped Tour? You got the record coming out. You got a tour coming out. What's going on?
Everybody should really, this Fishbone coming out during Warped Tour, and this tour with Blessed and Jake, they should really enjoy it because,
Sky Never Dies.
well, not just Sky Never Dies, you might not see us again.
Don't say
No.
that. Never say never.
Who knows what the future may hold? Creatively, we're always trying to keep things and pushing it forward. So this is an opportunity if you want to see us in this iteration, you might want to come and see these tours.
Absolutely.
That's right. And also around the end of the tour, we got some extra dates added on where we get to do our whole set.
That's
Longer than just the 30 minutes we got out here with Les and Jake. We got like about an hour and a half shows coming up. We headline and we still got it with Bite Me Bambi and stuff like that. And so just keep
Suicide
up on
Machine.
Suicide Machine.
Love a Suicide.
Just stay up
Yeah.
on the fishbone.net, and all of that stuff that's going on.
I'm linking all that stuff up in below on the YouTube.
DrMadVibe.com.
Okay.
We got t-shirts, we got merch, we got thumb drives, we got all that shit, books, everything.
This has been the Pop Punk Dad with Fishbone here at the Warped Tour.